Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Center. So let's talk Lackawanna College Falcons football. Joining us is Jaleel Howard. He is a 6'5", 320-pound offensive lineman. Well, Jaleel, welcome into the show. And, man, you're a big dude. But I'm sure there's some other big dudes there at Lackawanna as well. You're probably not the biggest guy, but that's pretty darn large. Let's talk a little bit about what your outlook is for this season.
We're just looking to pick up where we started. We went 8-1 last year. We're just trying to build on what we did last year. We're trying to go 10-0, go to a national title, get another ring, and just, keep producing, keep winning games, taking kids Division I, just the usual.
And the usual has been, West Virginia, Oklahoma, you name it. People are going places with the Falcons. Let's talk a little bit about your radar right now. Do you have some teams looking at you?
Yeah, I have UCF, Buffalo, Delaware State, Eastern Kentucky, Florida A&M. I think that's about it right now.
That's a pretty good list.
Right now. Yeah, a little bit. I'm trying.
You're working hard. Talk about what it's been like for you, the experience at Lackawanna College under Coach Mark Duda.
Oh, it's one great experience. He's a great coach. All he wants to do is work hard. That's all he wants to see is effort, work hard. Just show him how much you love the game. Because I tell you, the coach loves the game. And he just wants you to see how hard you work, and he just wants you to work hard and succeed in the game, and especially in the classroom too.
Let's talk a little bit about that smack-in-the-face stuff when you get to Lackawanna College and, it kind of says, wow, I got to get up this early. Wow, I got to go to these classes. And not just for you, any student that goes to that next level. And if they become a student-athlete, then it really hits you kind of hard, Jaleel. Tell us a little bit about what that experience was like. Eye-opening, I'm sure.
Coaches, they try to make it as like a Division I experience. So he tries to help us prepare for the next level. So it's not an easy ride to go in Lackawanna. It's tough, and it's not for everyone. So it's definitely not easy. And just show that you're committed, and just push through it, and you'll be all right.
How about the biggest adjustment for you heading to college between the academics and the athletics, and probably caring for yourself a little bit as well? There's some of that, and time management. There's a whole lot that goes into it. What have been some of those challenges for you?
Oof, time management was the perfect word, I tell you. Our first class starts at 8, and then once class is over, we have lifting about like 2 o'clock, and then practice at 4. And then we have film about like 8 or 8:30. It's definitely time management. As long as you get your right amount of rest and sleep, you should be fine. But if you don't, then you're screwing yourself over.
There's no such thing as a big sloppy at Lackawanna by any means. You got to be ready to play. There's third lines and fourth lines of guys, and everybody's hungry to play. Tell us about what 6'5", 320 brings with Jaleel Howard.
I have great strength. My run blocking is great. Pass blocking is good. I have great effort. I work hard. I try to give my all every play, 110% every play, and that's about it for me.
And you got to be physical. And there's some quickness, I'm sure, that you're going to face all season long. Guys coming off the edge. Tell us about some of the competition you play along the way.
Well, our competition, we have a pretty tough schedule this year. With our great defense, we have great pass rushers who, help me get better day by day, literally day by day. And with the help of them, they're helping the offensive line prepare for the big stage games.
How about that offensive line? Let's talk about some of the guys, and I'm sure the lineup can change a little bit all the way up to week 1, but who are some of the guys that are alongside you that you're saying, hey, they're doing a heck of a job so far for the Falcons?
Let's see. Give it up to our center, Quadric Barnes. He's a stud. We have a left guard named Isaiah Hardy, another stud. He has SEC offers. He's a big guy, I tell you. Jeez. Anthony Mays, our left tackle, another stud. Our right guard, Devin Davis, another stud. He was a bounce back from Cincinnati. We have depth. I tell you, we have depth. We have bounce backs behind us. We're a great line. That's all I pretty much could tell you. And
then you usually have some pretty darn good skill guys there. Talk about your quarterback and some of your running backs or a couple of receivers for that matter that you know.
Oof, receivers, man. We got a lot of bounce backs. We got a Kentucky bounce back. UVA bounced back. Our quarterbacks are great. The running backs always outstanding. We're deep in every position. I tell you, there's a lot of words for them. I can't even get them out right now.
Well,
I can't even do it.
Coach Duda said, he goes, man, we got fourth running back or fifth running back. I mean, he goes down the line. There's some deep.
We're deep.
Yeah.
We're deep, man.
And then throw in some local talent. Hey, we got guys like you and Shane Schuback and a couple of other guys, but you guys are all fighting just like everybody else for those positions.
I like it that we have locals because I love it. Seeing our 570 guys, getting ready to work. We added another guy, Dylan Granahan. He's a Scranton High alum, great player, just works his tail off every day. Love the guy. Schuback, that's my guy right there. He just got offered by Mississippi State, actually.
Yeah.
Congrats to him. He's worked his tail off ever since he walked through the door, and he deserves every bit that he's getting now. So just shows what happens when you work hard.
Jaleel, who can we hear from the stands yelling your name during the games?
Oh, geez, probably my mother. Honest to God, probably my mother, my older brother. I got family that support me heavily, and that's about it, honestly.
Well, it's good enough. The family you have at home, the family you have at Lackawanna College, and, of course, you're doing some great things. And I think your stock's going to continue to rise as the season goes on, Jaleel.
I appreciate it.
All right, the Lackawanna College Falcons, Jaleel Howard via West Scranton, 6'5", 320. He's the man here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.